welcome back to another episode of the podcast. Now, let me tell you a little bit of a short story. And um, we actually took like six hours to start this whole thing because one of our most valuable supreme leaders from Korea, Tony Cool, fucking decided out of nowhere to leave us in the blue. And I don't like that, but we're not going to talk about that because my lover has been missing. So for this podcast, guys, he's gonna be missing. Yes, I know the beloved Tony Cool is gonna be missing. No one cares. We replaced him with I don't know, someone better. Fuck it.
Thatch.
We're joined by a new we're joined by us. So we have
That's
a new
me.
guest here, and that's Thatch.
We have two
That's
new
the
guests
of the day,
actually.
or of the week.
We have two new
Not
guests.
two,
We have
only
Thatch
one.
and Ultimate Mexicano, or however you pronounce his
Which is
username.
Alan. And Alan isn't a guest. He's an official part of us.
Kind of fucked up that you're not.
There's not really an initiation. You just have to be cool with everyone. That's pretty much
Jump
it.
right in.
Yeah.
Jump right in.
Yeah.
If we like you, you're in.
Alright.
And yeah, I mean that's it. And we took so long to actually get it started because we were so confused. And our leader, well, one of our leaders, left us out of nowhere, like an adoption. And you know, it's really sad. You know, I felt unloved and uncared. We all did, to be honest. You know, never again will we let ourselves be tricked.
That's a bad.
Well, let's
Yeah,
get
you
away
understand
from the fact that Tony's a terrible YouTuber, and let's go back to the good days. Yes, Tony, you heard me. You're a fucking terrible YouTuber. Anyways, we're gonna start off with Chris. What would you like to start off with?
Well, I think we should start with Ghost. You know, not the game, but the spiritual ghosts. The ones you would see
I don't know what you're talking
in a
about.
pretty
Ghosts?
creepy house.
What is that? What's Call of Duty Ghost? I don't. What? What is that?
Call of Duty Ghosts? No, not that.
What
Not
is
that. Not that terrible game. I'm talking about ghosts. Paranormal activity
Ghosts?
type
Ghosts?
stuff.
Wait, why the
Talking
fuck
about
do
that.
you want to talk about ghosts? Give us some
Because
information.
they're
Like, why the
spooks.
fuck do you want?
You know, like
Alright, so
Why
ghosts.
do you
basically
want
we were
to
gonna
talk
talk about
about-
Ghosts because Tony actually had a spooky
Encounter.
experience with a encounter with the face mace.
But we next week.
Since
But never mind.
he's a terrible YouTuber, he decided not to share, and he decided to leave the little podcast. He's not leaving the group. He just decided to be a terrible person and leave the podcast for now. He'll be back hopefully. And yeah, has anyone had a paranormal experience with a spooky ghost?
I have not. I can say I never
Nope.
did. You know.
Nope. I
So
think
far
Ghost
not.
was-
Then they're not that. There you go. We're not talking about that anymore. Cause fucking Tony left, and he's the only one that had a fucking experience, I guess. So let's go to art.
So you know,
Does
why
anyone
don't we
what
take
art
this
is?
up to movies? You know, Paranormal Activity. You know, what do we think about that? Supposedly that was
I'm just
supposedly Paranormal Activity was based on real stuff. You know.
That's fucking.
Gonna be honest,
Paranormal Activity was based on a bunch of fucking people in the roof playing around with fish string. That's pretty much it. Fucking based on a true story. Yeah, Paranormal Activity is actually based on a true story. The scene where the lamp falls is actually true. That's the only part that's pretty much true. The rest is pretty much
for
fake.
what are you talking about?
So you know that's what they mean, right? When they make the true story movies, like most of the time, there's like a couple scenes and they're small scenes that are true, but the rest of the movie, the big parts are faked.
What
They didn't
what the fuck we're talking about though? I don't get you.
We're
Because
talking about
everybody came
movies,
back-
and right now
Oh,
we're talking about
alright.
the based on a true story movie, and I'm talking about how most of them are fake. And yes, they do use like small parts where like this really did happen, but it's small parts, and the bigger parts of the movie, and most of the movie is actually based on fantasy. Like it never happened on fiction.
how would you know that?
Because that's how
would you
Hollywood
know
works.
that?
Life isn't a very interesting thing. It really isn't. It's full of a bunch of teenage drama, and that's how interesting you can get. That's as far as you can get. That's pretty much it.
But where's the evidence?
What do you mean where's the evidence? You're living it. That's pretty much it.
Oh, I see. We gotta figure smug out here.
What?
We have a smart ass here who knows everything, huh?
I'm not a
We know
smart
that.
ass. I don't know everything. I just know most things. That's pretty much it. And if you don't know anything else,
Wait, well, your uncle,
contradict
remember,
me,
he's talking
then
shit
go
about you
ahead.
already?
No, I mean, if you know something more than me, go ahead and say it. And if I know more than you, then I will say it. If you don't, then hey, there you go. Answer that question. Anyways, enough of me being a dictator and a tyrant. Alan, what is a movie that you're actually tempted to watch?
I've attempted to watch.
No, like, what do you like? That you actually
Like-
want to watch? That you actually want to attend, I guess.
I want to watch like any movie.
Like a good movie. Which one's a really good movie you want to watch? Like out of any-
Suicide Squad.
Well, yeah,
Suicide
I
Squad?
really want to watch Suicide Squad, and I also want to watch
Good enough.
Civil War.
All right, since there's so many superhero movies coming out now, like some kind of Call of Duty game. What do you guys think about it? You think we're gonna kill the whole like superhero thing, or you think it's good for us to use superheroes more?
Well, I mean,
Anyone?
superhero movies over the last years have become something else, right?
Yeah, they've
I
really.
mean, look at the
they
first
really-
superhero movies. They're completely different than the ones we have now.
What do you mean by different? Because what I mean by different is mean shitty.
Well, the first ones were just standalones, and were mostly like the comics. The ones that we have now are all getting darker, and it's just a whole bunch of other characters in one movie. Like they
Because
have
that's-
3 villains in one movie, and like 5 other superheroes. We got the Avengers.
I think we were trying to hit the whole. There's 3 other villains in the movie. Was that terrible train wreck of Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which did terrible, fucking crammed in 4 superheroes, 4 supervillains like nothing. Be like, hey, here you go, you have variety. Go ahead and enjoy yourself. And they just didn't do anything. They didn't do anything to develop the characters. They didn't do anything. And there is flops in the whole superhero industry of making movies, but mostly it's pretty good. But I'm afraid that we're gonna make so many superhero movies that we're gonna burn it out. You get me?
Yeah, I mean Marvel has like how much movies coming out in the next 3 years?
And don't forget about the shows on Netflix. There's a lot of Marvel shows here.
Yeah, and a whole
Oh,
bunch
yeah,
of other
like,
ones are gonna come out.
Agents
I
of
think
Shield.
the Punisher is gonna get his own show on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm telling you, they're making a lot of big money on superhero characters and stuff.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel that they sometimes don't stick with the comics? Do you think that's okay? Do you think that's bad for the fans, or you think that's better to make it seem more realistic? Because
I think
there
it's-
is realistic comics.
Yeah. I mean, I think the realistic comics are pretty good. I've been watching Daredevil, a couple episodes into the first season. I mean, I personally never read the comics, so I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I never.
So far, I
never
like
had a
it,
chance to read.
I like the comics. However, just
It-
the way
Well, I
they,
mean, the
the
movie's not a
violence,
comic.
what they put in it, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
What they put into the first season is pretty crazy. All the gore and all that.
Have we all read Civil War, or at least know enough of the Civil War comic?
No.
I know a little bit of it.
Nope.
No, nice little big parts of it. Do you guys think that Captain America Civil War, will be more comic based or more like
I think
stretchy?
it'll probably be like balanced. They'll show comic parts and then they probably won't. I mean, most likely
I think it's gonna be.
they'll probably show like Stan Lee, definitely.
I mean, yeah, it's Stan Lee.
Yeah.
I just think that I don't think they're gonna stick to the comics for this one, because I don't think they can afford to get so many different actors to be so many different heroes.
Yeah.
And then what if like the different heroes fans would be like, yo, we want an Iron Fist comic, or a no, not a comic, a movie, or a Doctor Strange movie, or a I don't know, a Spider Girl movie or some shit like that. You get me? So I don't think it's gonna be really comic based. I think they're gonna make a spin on it. Maybe add some comic references for the fans, but in the end, I don't think they're gonna stick to the comic.
Yeah. Well,
No disagreements?
I mean,
or what?
that's the that's the glory of the big industry, also known as
What do you mean
Warner
it's
Brothers.
really big industry?
Warner Brothers, all the producers, movie producers that really make that are allowed to make these movies possible. You got the directors and all that, but it really
But do you
is.
think that
It's
they
also
really-
too what the viewers want, but at the same time, they can't really like what you call it, the directors can't really put that in there because of their contract for the movie. Think about it.
Not really contract, just like the amount of fantasy, or I guess fiction, the comics based on it, because there's a lot of ridiculous things in the comics, you get me?
Yeah.
A lot of the costumes the heroes have in the comics look pretty shit. And I thought the new Batman movie, the Batman vs Superman, which was, it was an okay movie, it wasn't the greatest, but it was an okay movie. I thought Batman's costume for Ben Affleck looked a little bit dated. Anyone thought it looked a little bit, you know, too dated?
What do you mean by dated?
Like it looked too like. It looked like he just covered himself like in a pajama onesie, and just put a cape on and a mask. That's pretty much it. And it was really tight.
Yeah, but isn't that really how his costume was? His original?
Yeah, but when we're gonna make a superhero movie now, you can't have a hero with tights on and like that's it, looking like it's skin tight and it's just fabric. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It like the costume has to have like different parts to it, or it has to be thicker from like different parts and such. Have you seen Daredevil?
Daredevil costume in the movie?
Yeah. No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in the movie and then in the show.
The show it looks alright. It looks fabricy and all of that. That's because he's starting up. But in the movie, I remember seeing it. This costume looked alright.
If you look it up right now, and if you can see it, it looks like if it's just a leather jacket and some leather pants, and that's basically it.
Yeah. Oh.
There's like no like difference of it. It's just like pure leather, skin tight leather that Ben Affleck had to wear, and it looks so ridiculous. It looks so comic-y, and it didn't really do well because it was too comic based. You get me? A mixture of comic based and like differences. Because if you base it all on comics, then it's not gonna seem realistic.
Yeah.
Even though it's a comic. So.
I get you.
You have to just, I don't know, you just have to find a way to have the perfect mix of reality and non-reality, non-fiction, whatever.
Yeah, I get you. Dad, what's your opinion on this?
Oh yeah.
What?
What's your opinion on this?
On superhero movies or something like that.
Yeah. I didn't see Batman vs Superman.
What?
You don't like any superheroes or what?
What I do is just go to this like it's in the comics.
What do you mean?
Cause like in comics it gives some more detail than the movie.
So you're saying like the whole oh, if you read the book it's better than the movie kind of thing.
Yes.
I get you. And to a point, yeah, I guess the comic books are a little bit much more entertaining, but if you would put things that the comics had in it, it wouldn't really make sense. It would look pretty. It would just be really boring. There's a lot of parts in books where like it just has like a really long like dialogue section where they just talk and shit, and like the author like describes the character's hands or some shit like that. You get me?
Yep.
Like the author describes his face or her face, the hair, how tall they are, how
the
their voice
hairline.
sounds like, and if long hairline.
Alright. So yeah.
But if you do that in a movie, you would be bored because you don't want to fucking know. You don't want to hear some narrator be like, his hands look like peaches on a summer night or something like that. I don't want to fucking watch that, man. You know, something just don't work. You get me?
Yeah.
Well, I think with some it does. Like, have you guys ever seen Sin City?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
City?
Pretty good. That was a good movie.
That one, it had a lot of like dialogue like a book, but it worked because it was very like comic-y.
Yeah.
It worked really well because the person was like talking their heads and shit and saying everything.
You know like the yellow man in the movie? Yellow guy?
Oh,
I don't know why.
Bastard?
Yeah. I don't know why, but now thinking about it, he reminds me of Jim Carrey in The Mask. He does. Didn't Bruce Willis rip his balls out?
Bruce Willis stabbed him in the stomach,
Oh.
and then he grabbed his fucking testicles and penis and ripped it off.
Oof.
That's how you know
Yeah,
you're
what?
badass, dude.
Yeah, why the fuck are we talking about this anyway? Like, all weird and shit, but
No,
yeah,
we're just
whatever.
talking about movies, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a
But like,
podcast for a reason.
concerning...
We talk about
Never mind. Yeah,
well, I
back,
mean, it
back to
happened in
topic.
the movie. It was a scene in the movie.
Back to topic. Alright, have any of y'all see, which movie was it again? I think it was se llamaba, Watchmen or some shit
Oh
like that.
yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah,
Oh, that
have
one?
you guys seen that? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good movie. I really liked
I
it.
liked it. I thought it was... No, actually, no, it wasn't really comedy. It was
Nah.
really comedy because of the costumes, but it did it well. It did it well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it. I liked the movie a lot.
Yeah.
It was very
me too.
gritty, that's why.
Yup.
Especially when the guy with... Oh, I forgot. The guy with the mask when he
Rorschach?
when he died. There, yeah. When he died because he wanted to tell everyone the truth and shit. That was a really good scene.
Yeah, very
I
good.
gotta watch
I
that
remember reading the
fucking
comic for it.
movie again, cause I actually didn't get it that much.
Oh,
But
wow.
yeah.
I know if you watch it, you don't really get it the first time, but if you watch it again with a little bit of context in the comics, then you really do get you understand it more, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alan, is there any movie that you like have to rewatch or like just any complex movie?
Not that I could think of, but I remember I was talking to someone last time, and they said they had to watch The Sixth Sense all over again. Like they had to watch it 3 times before they got it.
What?
I talk to dead people, mister. Oh shit.
Oh, I see
He's
dead
talking
people.
about me. Oh fuck. I mean, I think if I was Bruce Willis in that movie, I'd kind of notice I'd be dead. Cause like, no one paid attention to him in the movie. Like, whenever he tried to like make physical contact.
Yeah.
So like, but when I watched it, I always thought, well, damn, everyone hates Bruce Willis in this movie. I never like got it. But like when the credits rolled and shit, it took me like 5 minutes, and I was like, oh shit, he was dead the whole time.
You just had to sit and
Fuck,
process
he
the
died in
whole
the
movie.
bed. Shit. Yeah, that was good. M. Night Shyamalan's a good director sometimes when he wants to be. Yeah, he has some duds. He has some duds. A lot of duds. But I guess he I don't know. I guess fucking does well with other ones. I don't know. He's a really weird director because he's like, I'm gonna make this movie and it's gonna be great because my last one was great. Oh shit, it was really bad. All right, I'll make another bad movie. But oh wait, it's good this time. Like I don't understand Shyamalan. Like give us just pure good movies, dude.
Yeah.
It's like a really, yeah, man. He can't get good ahead. In the movie scene. Have you guys ever watched It's Such a Beautiful Day?
Nope.
No, you guys. Oh, well, I mean, why would you?
No.
I'm too depressed for you guys. It was a movie about it was a fully animated movie, and it was about depression and this character Bill, who he was slowly as he was slowly dying because of a brain cancer. He was slowly realizing the detail in the world and shit. And it gets a little bit crazy to the end, because in the end he starts like imagining he has like hundreds of wives and he lived 100 lives and shit like that. It gets really deep and shit. And movies like that I think didn't do so well because you really have to think more than you should. And people don't like that, I guess. But
Yeah.
shit, my dick hurts. I know.
That's weird. What you been
Well,
doing?
fucking
Fapping it?
Yeah, I've been jerking my wang. My tiny monkey. My monkey, I
Well,
don't know.
what a good way to expose yourself.
Thank you.
But yeah.
Shit. Well, fuck movies. Man, movies are pretty stupid sometimes, you get me?
Yeah.
Have you guys, what's the really bad, oh, Keanu, no, not Keanu.
Nah.
Oh yeah, it's Keanu, right? It's Keanu, right?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I want to watch that movie, guys.
We're gonna watch it tomorrow. Me and Chris
Me.
are gonna watch it. Maybe we'll do a vlog. Probably not, but I don't know, man. I don't know if Key people can do it because
Yeah, I
their
mean-
skits are really small on the internet, and they're
Yeah.
small enough for me and Chris and anyone else to watch them. But a full movie based on one skit, I don't know,
I
man.
feel
I
like
don't know.
a lot of
I-
people would watch it just because they watch the skits online and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But then they watch it and then be like, "Oh shit, it wasn't as good as the skit." You know, it's
Because
one
the
I
of
mean-
skits are
those types.
funny as hell.
What you call it?
Yeah,
I was
they
on
are,
Instagram, right? So I was like,
Little
I was
bitch.
going through my feed, and all of a sudden I just see this post from like, I don't know, it was on Facebook. I saw this post. It was like, the cat from Keanu was CGI. I was like, no,
What?
yeah,
No. Hollywood, why? You dare insult us by putting CGI cats?
yeah.
Fuck, man. I wish I had a CGI cat. Fuck.
What
Man.
will we do
Dude,
with
you
a
guys
CGI
like
cat?
artsy movies or what?
Artsy
You guys
movies?
ever watch artsy movies? Like,
No.
like they're really deep and shit, and they
Name one movie that's
aren't
artsy.
mainstream. It's
Oh, you
Such a
know which
Beautiful Day.
movie I've wanted to watch for a while?
Which one?
Clockwork Orange.
That you should watch it. Tons of violence, tons of like rape. And I'm not saying that's good, but it really just sets a tone of how like hardcore it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not for the faint of
What's-
heart at all. It's
what's
not.
that movie
It really
about?
isn't. It's about some people in a group of guys in England that wreak havoc. They rape, kill, and do whatever they want.
Oh,
That's pretty much it. Just a bunch of fucking killing.
wow.
And it's, yeah, a bunch of rape, killing, and destruction, and I love it. Cause it has more meaning in it.
Wait, so you like rape?
I don't like rape. I like the movie.
But you just said I love.
No. Okay,
you condone
let
it?
me
You basically
explain to
said it.
this, cause maybe I don't know. I don't want anyone to be raped. No one at all.
You
Let me
should.
put it
You should.
this way. Go to Instagram and you're going through your feed and you see this this video of this fucking there's a picture of ISIS and it's tagged on his head or some shit like that and like you see the that and explode and then like it's like a really funny moment because like the cat falling up the stairs and shit like that and then when it hits the ground like it explodes and it says Allah Akbar or some shit. It's all about the presentation. If you present something funny, it's gonna be funny. If you put someone floating into millions of while saying you get in serious trouble because that's not funny, that's serious. If you present something as funny, then hey, funny.
Wow.
There's not just I mean that's pretty true to me, man. Come on. Shit. There's something that makes fun of rape and murder and they get away with it by the presentation.
Yeah. Family Guy.
So, I mean, yeah, Family Guy. And I guess take it seriously, but because it's an animated show. But at the end of the day, that animated show is being created, is being scripted, is being directed by a human. A human.
Yeah.
People are creating these rape jokes. People are creating these sex jokes, right? So, I
South Park
come
too.
on. Yeah, see? Now we still like it because the presentation.
Oh man,
South
South Park.
South Park sometimes goes a bit too far, you know? Simpsons
Yeah.
as well.
Simpsons hardly
I don't
I
played.
think
Simpsons
Simpsons got
goes.
banned in. I think one scene got banned in Puerto Rico because or no Mexico because the Simpsons went to Mexico and the guys in the Simpsons depicted Mexico as like a really trashy, rat infested, drug abusive town. You get me?
Yeah.
And Mexico didn't like that, you know. And even the Russians banned it because they saw the shows as racist and abusive and all that.
Yeah.
So I mean, again, it's all about the presentation. I'm sure
Well, I
if they
I forgot where I heard that the Simpsons, the Pope said it.
the Pope. See, that this guy is that guy's the Pope. I mean, the fuck, it's the Pope, man. Shit. I mean, it's all about the presentation, man. I'm pretty sure the Pope finds something funny that's not supposed to be funny because it was presented in a funny way. I mean, that's pretty much it. There's no way. But in the matter of rape isn't funny. It isn't presented in a funny way because there's nothing funny about it. You can't twist rape into something funny, and I don't like that. I
Yeah,
think that
definitely.
racist that because if you are a racist, There's only one way you're a rapist. It's because you had sex with someone without their
Consent.
Their condone. You get their consent. There's no way to say, oh shit, I accidentally raped her, dude. Oh man, I'm sorry, girl. There's no way. There's no way. Because if you're going to rape someone, it's influenced by you. There's no, it was an accident, sir. It was an accident, Supreme Court. Nah. And some people that try to do that, and I see them as fucking pigs. Just fucking kill them. I don't want them. Slaughter them if you will. I don't care.
So
what?
It's just sleeping. Is that silly?
Yes.
That is. What do you mean?
I was asking it.
It's fine.
I was asking because you know.
What are you asking? It should be common sense. I don't want anyone to come up on me and fuck me in the ass while I'm sleeping, dude. I don't want no one to go at night, go to my girlfriend's house and have intercourse with her while she's sleeping and her powerless to do anything. That's rape.
Wait, but first of all,
So wait,
we're talking about you anyway.
Wait.
Make the freaking might make the fucking. I mean, it might make the our viewers uncomfortable.
Hey, no, look, this is a podcast and we go to different topics as we go. All right. Yeah, we talked about politics and kicking out Mexicans and how Trump was a terrible person. All right. Our viewers are fucking, created to kind of handle it. If they don't like it, hey, you can just go to someone else and go watch the PewDiePie videos, dude. Go, get out of here. I don't care.
Yeah.
This is a podcast and we talk about things that come up, alright? We're not gonna become the fucking creatures and become PG. And look what happened to the creatures, dude. Two of their best content creators have left. They're nothing but a shell now, dude.
Yup. Aside from that, did you guys hear about the Trump rally in here in Cali?
Oh yeah.
You hear about how the Mexicans burned the American flag, and then they brought in the U.S. I mean, no, they burned the U.S. flag and then they brought in the Mexican flag. Did you hear about that?
No, but I fully understand. Me as a Mexican, I wouldn't do that because I'm not an uneducated Mexican, and I know if I did that, I just show Mexicans that we're just dirty pigs and we do whatever we want.
Yeah, like.
And I'd be letting Trump win.
Yeah, that's
at
just
the riot or whatever.
That's putting a bad example for us.
Yeah.
They're just supporting Trump. They're just saying, yeah, look, we're Mexicans and this is what we do. We're just supporting what you're saying.
Fuck it. They're basically doing that, and Trump's gonna be like, the Mexicans burned the American flag. How could they?
Yeah.
Fuckers. It's not like I said 7-Eleven or something like that, and disgrace the whole nation.
Yep.
I mean,
wait, did you just say 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what Trump did. That's what Trump said. He's like, I remember those brave firefighters and cops down at 7-Eleven doing their work. He mistook 7-Eleven for 9/11.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
this idiot. He belongs on a fucking TV screen, not on the fucking. He belongs on a fucking sitcom or a comedy fucking TV show, not on politics. He's a fool.
Yeah.
Honestly, for anyone who's older than like 17 or something like that and can vote, just don't bother voting, man. Like, there's no one really good to vote. I think if you had to pick, it's Bernie Sanders, but not even I would vote for him. Like,
well, I mean, like if they don't vote, everyone's gonna vote for Trump.
Yeah.
True. You're right.
Well, I mean, everyone's gotta do the part too.
In a perfect world, we would decide not to vote for Trump.
Counts. No.
I would vote just so that Trump won't win. Just so he wouldn't win just by like one vote.
Either way, even if Trump does become president, we're gonna have a Nixon problem. You guys know about Nixon?
President Nixon?
How it's like, fired on people and how he was a terrible president.
Yeah.
He was the first president to actually quit. The first one. Not because he wanted to, but because people were actually...
He didn't want to get impeached.
Get him off, yeah. Yeah, people were like, get this guy out, so he did it for himself.
He bounced.
Make himself, the first president to be kicked off. I'm pretty sure if Trump does become president, it's gonna be another Nixon situation.
I feel like he would get us.
I don't know.
that would be a very nice thing if the assassinator or assassin dude or whatever, or the assassin was white. Because if it's any other color, they can just blame it on like, especially with brown, and even if like they're like mixed or something like that, they'll say the Mexicans killed Trump, kick them all out. You get me?
Yeah.
We can't. That's what I hate about a bunch of communities for different cultures. There's always those fucking idiots. There's idiots in the black community, idiots in the Indian community, in the Muslim community, in the Mexican community.
White?
And they just make us look bad. In the white too. And any community. They make the community look bad, and that's it. I understand they're mad about the whole thing, but hey man, like, chill the fuck out, man. Come on, bro. This is a prank, bro.
Holy shit. Oh, sorry guys.
Anyways.
Playing the game.
What do you guys think about the whole fucking, like, I don't get how to say this, but like trials, like to a murder
law?
or something like that.
Law trials?
How do you,
like court?
how do you feel about the whole, our system right now?
Pretty fucked up.
Shit. How come, Chris? How come? And then we'll go down.
Well,
how come, Chris?
you were seeing trial for what's his name? Trayvon Martin? You're seeing the trial for him?
I have not seen
How in his killer? They literally let the killer go because of the state's law, Florida's law, the stand your ground law. That if you have an intruder, you have the right to kill them. It was something like that. So, you know, they pretty much gave that case to the killer. You know, the way I see it though, all of the
like did the guy that went into his house like have a plan and try to kill him, or did
he never went into his house? He was outside walking. He was going to his home. He had a backpack on. The guy, however, claims that he had like tools and all that stuff in his backpack for like stealing and whatnot. You know, like.
What tools? Did the tools? Did he like show the place or not?
Nah. They never showed like what it was. They just say.
Oh.
Yeah. But they let him go. You know, George Zimmerman. It's a name to hopefully forget. Also the trial too for Charles Manson. That was an interesting trial. He's like the cult leader. He's like kind of a serial killer. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, he's a serial killer.
Well, I mean, if he's a cult leader, that does make him a serial killer.
He's a cult leader that kills people. Hey, that's still murder. You can be a feminist and kill 600 people. Sorry, man, you're a murderer. Doesn't matter what you consider yourself to be. You're a Buddhist, kill like 2 people. Guess what? You're a murderer.
Yeah.
Use that, man. Use that. There's no. If you kill someone on purpose, no, like you can't get out of it. Oh, but I'm an artist, sir. Supreme Court leader. I'm an artist. Doesn't matter. You killed 6 babies in cold blood. You're a murderer, dude.
Yeah.
You can't fucking. Hey, but I'm a YouTuber, dude. I make content. You dude. Doesn't mean you killed your girlfriend. You're a murderer. Sorry, kid. Hey, you're a murderer. You're a murderer, man. That works. Hey, what about for rape victims? Because right now feminists are like are getting really pissed off at that right now.
For real?
I mean, it's understandable.
I mean, you think about it. Feminists shouldn't be only going against the equal rights for women, but they should be going to equal rights for men too. Because what's the point of being a feminist if you're only fighting for a woman's rights to prove that a woman can do what a guy can do? That's pretty much not what a woman was meant to do. A woman was like supposedly meant to do more than a man. Yeah.
And I've always made the argument, and this always got people mad. And my argument always was, if you call yourself a feminist, then go ahead and hit me in the face and make me bleed. So like see you from left eye. Then after that, let me hit you in the face and make you bleed from your left eye until you can't see from there anymore. If I do that, guess who's gonna get in much more trouble and society look at as bad guy? Me. It's easy as that, man. Easy as that.
I've always had the same thought. Like, feminists want to be equal when it's favorable to them. You get me?
Exactly, man. There's no fucking way to be equal. And I've told this to, I think, someone, I forgot who, but it's been a while. I told them that equality is just a thought and a definition in the dictionary. It's not a statement. It is not a right. We'll never be able to be equal because no one really knows what equal is. We can have it in the dictionary, and we can say, students, read this. This is equality, and then they could just completely defy that by their actions.
Yeah.
Equality isn't real. It's just something. It's a thought based on society.
Yep. That's what people want, but don't know how to show it.
And to some people, they're like, you fucking anarchist, or you fucking, I don't know, you fucking Muslim. There's a lot of racist people, man.
Yep.
They call me like, I don't know, an anti-freedom fighter, I don't know. These idiots.
Yeah. Oh, hey, also,
hey, it's the truth, man.
On a side note, if you look at the leaderboard, you'll notice Tony Cool is in the lobby. Wow. What do you see? What do you know, huh? What a double crosser.
What do you know? We won't talk about Tony's double crossing ways right now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, if feminists want to be equal, then we have to really be equal. But we can't because we can't do all the things they can do.
Yeah. So, also, Max, you know how you make fun of me for liking that one girl, Cautis, you know? He always make fun of me because of that? Cautis, you know?
Which one?
Cautis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, she's not about the feminists, you know that, right? He actually does not like, she does not like feminists at all. She does not like feminists, she does not like Trump, just because of the way they are, how they act, and how they praise Hillary in a way that she doesn't like approve of it.
Okay.
So she likes Bernie Sanders more than Trump and Hillary.
Show this to Codis, and I'm going to be truthful here, and hopefully she doesn't know how I look like. Hopefully you can show her how I look like, but I'm going to be truthful here. Codis, if Chris ever does show this to you, or ever cuts the clip and like shows you this, I don't respect you or like you because I do not know you. To me right now, you are an internet personality. You could be the worst person ever, and I wouldn't know. You know, you could kill baby kittens on your free time when you're done rendering the video, and I wouldn't know. So I don't know you. I don't trust you. I don't do any of that. Chris, I do trust Chris, and what he's telling me, I trust him.
I mean, I'm trusting you to go look on her Twitter right now. Go look at it. You know, look at her tweets. Look at her retweets. She tweets about some pretty interesting stuff that like makes me wonder about political.
I respect her thoughts more than I guess I would. Not because she's a woman, just because she's an internet personality. And I don't like internet personality, like Tobuscus, I guess, or just people like those fucking Minecraft races, line makers bullshit. I don't like it because they're fake and look, they're exposed and shit.
Yep.
And by the way, Tobuscus was exposed, but he wasn't really exposed because a lack of evidence. Tobuscus is not a racist. There was no evidence. Just a bunch of assholes making fucking false allegations. If there is evidence, then hey, I'm wrong. I'm sorry, alright? I'm sorry, I was wrong. But right now, there is a lack of evidence, man.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
I say, I'm sorry, and your thoughts, I guess, are on par with mine. And I'm not saying that I'm a fucking genius. No, because I'm an idiot. But I guess I respect your thoughts. I'm not gonna go ahead and not dislike your thoughts. I respect it.
Yeah. And
I do not have a problem with the content. I like the content. From time to time, I actually spend time to watch it. You know, I'm like, just fuck it. Make good content, man.
What?
You can. I hate YouTubers with a false personality because I like their content, but it's not them. You get me?
Yeah. You're a god.
I'm not a god. I'm just a.
I said to your god.
Talking about shit. Thank you, god.
You see the person with the scythe? Just wrecking us, huh?
Yeah, he's wrecking us. Ban him on PSN.
Just ban him already. I literally wrecked Tony with a triple with the HCXD.
Damn.
Just letting you know. Yeah.
Alright, let's go to the next topic here.
Yeah.
The next topic is indeed fact art.
Art.
Does anyone have any experience with art? Tony, not Tony, fucking.
I have 2 art classes.
I do have experience with art, you know. I like to draw.
What do you guys?
Yeah, I like to draw out of my mind. Or I just like, if I see a picture that I really like, I'll just draw it freely. You know, I won't outline it.
Alan, what do you do in art class?
Boring stuff. Well, not really.
You don't like art?
Since I have 2 art classes, one of the art teachers always copies my first art teacher, so I end up doing the assignment twice.
Damn, cold fuck. Well, since most of us don't really know much about art, Thatch doesn't know. Thatch, do you know anything about art?
Nope, I hate art.
No, Danker?
What if I told you music is art?
Music is
also
I love
art.
music. We're talking about music, so we can't.
Music is art. Movies are art. Video games are art.
Let me just Let me just give you a little bit of a quote-unquote art. And this is a book I have in my hands right now. It's called Milk and Honey by Riku Kaur. I don't know if she's Japanese or Alaskan, but her name is hard to pronounce. I'm sorry, darling, if I pronounce her name wrong.
Alaskan.
Yeah, because I think she's from Canada or some shit. So, introduction to the book, because it is a not on the back, because the back kind of it's a bit complex, but I'm gonna just summarize it for you. It's about some girl that gets raped when she's like 13, and when she's from a young age, she gets abused and raped by her parents. No, not by her parents, but she gets abused by her parents and raped by just it's terrible.
What?
After that, she finds a guy and they fall in love and all that shit, and it's great for a bit and everything's going right for her. Sex is a big part in it. Sex is used as something dark, it's something good, because rape and also sex with love, you get me? And then the other chapter is the breaking, where things start falling apart. It never tells you why, and I like that, because it leaves a sense of mystery. But the breaking, and it gets really sad, and just how she thought he was everything, and he just wanted to leave, you get me?
Yeah.
And like I'm saying, if a feminist watching is saying, "Cause guys are always bad, fool. Guy doesn't want to leave you, fool." It could be a guy, it could be a girl leaving a guy. Same thing, alright? Shut the fuck up, you dumb fucking feminist. And I'm not saying all feminists are dumb. I respect a smart, fact-worthy feminist
woman.
I respect that. If it's a dumb feminist and saying, "I'm a feminist because I'm a girl,"
it's not worthy.
No. You're a feminist because you want equality for
only yourself.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And the last one is the healing, and that's when she starts to heal and starts to forget and stuff. I'll read you the introduction. No, I'll read you a really shitty part of it. And I guess this is pretty bad, but I hope none of you get mad at me, because hey, this is real life, isn't it?
Is that quote unquote what she said?
I'm gonna read it out.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No. Okay, you tell me to quiet down, because my opinions make me less beautiful. And by the way, she is a feminist, and she is a smart feminist. I respect her. I wouldn't mind, meeting her. She seems like an intelligent woman. My opinions make me less beautiful, but I am not made with a fire in my belly so I could be put out. I was not made with a lightness on my tongue so I could be easy to swallow. I was made heavy, half blade and half silk. Difficult to forget and not easy for the mind to follow. And this is a rape part. He dusted her with his fingers, like he's scraping the inside of a cantaloupe clean, and it gets much darker as he moves on. To the point where she talks about how she moaned for him, though she was faking it so he could stop. It's a really hefty book here.
Sounds pretty dark.
Okay.
Yeah, it really does get dark. And it really does get beautiful too. Like here's another one. Where is it? It's one about how the father talked to the daughter about how the mother's body was a representation of God, and there's a lot of really fucked up things like that. No, not fucked up. There's really controversial things like that. Like if you show a Christian this book, they'd hate it. I'm Catholic, but I mean that's technically still Christian, but
Catholic too?
I guess yeah.
Well, I don't know. I don't like to see myself as Catholic. I'm more of an agnostic person when it comes to religion. Anyways, go on.
Alright, here comes another dark part. You plow into me with 2 fingers, and I am mostly shocked. It feels like rubber against an open wound. I do not like it. Oh, you being pushing faster and faster. I feel nothing. I search my face for a reaction, so I begin acting like a naked woman in one of the videos you watch. Then when you think no one's looking, I intimate their moans, hollow and hungry. You ask if it feels good, and I say yes. So quickly it sounds rehearsed. But you do not notice. You have been taught your legs are a pit stop for men that need a place to rest, a vacant open body, enough for guests, just for one. That's the vagina, by the way, guys. Sorry if you guys get triggered. This is real shit. And here's a beautiful one as well. I like this one. This one. When my mother was pregnant for the second child, I was 4. I pointed at her swollen belly and teased at how my mother had gotten so big in such little time. My father scooped me up in his tree trunk arms and said the closest thing to God on this earth is a woman's body. It's where life comes from, and to have a grown man tell me something so powerful at such a young age changed me to see the entire universe rested on my mother's feet. Which again is a vagina. Everybody pull the fuck out. Shit.
Telling us like if we're childish.
No, yeah. To the viewers, not you guys. I knew you guys were fucking like, you don't get it. Just the viewers.
Okay.
Because some viewers could be a bit, you know. Oh my god, he's talking about a vagina. Holy shit, it's a vagina. Oh my god. Hey, there is people like that, sadly.
Yeah, that's
Here's
true.
another one for all you guys out there that are struggling. All you girls, it doesn't matter who you are. This is for everyone. And if you think someone's the best thing ever, and right now I'm going through that too. I'm still trying to get over it, but hey, don't worry about me because I'm just a random dude on the internet. So, yeah. You were the most beautiful thing I'd ever felt till now. I was convinced you'd remain the most beautiful thing I'd ever feel. Do you know how limiting that is? To think at such a ripe young age, I'd experience the most exhilarating person I'd ever meet. How I'd spend the rest of my life just settling to think I tasted the rawest form of honey and everything else would be refined and synthetic. And nothing beyond this point would add up. That all the years beyond me could not combine themselves to be sweeter than you. Does anyone get that?
Nope.
Kinda do, you know. It's like
Kinda.
talking about like during her time in a relationship, she felt happy. However, like as she lost him, she noticed that it was like the best time of her life to be with her boyfriend until he broke up with her. Something like that.
What
So
about you,
that's
Alan?
as far as I guess.
Good answer, good answer. I like his answer.
What about you, Ellen? Anything?
Yeah. I don't think so.
No? Denker?
Not that much. No.
Alright.
Alright, well, I guess I'll explain. And for the viewers out there, I'm not a smartass. I've always thought of people as they all have a different level of complexity, and I always thought of people as equally intelligent. Not everyone's equally intelligent, I fucking know. But people in this group right now, like mathematically and English, shit like that, we're all pretty smart. But our levels of complexity aren't the same, you get me? Chris could read a quote and be like, oh my god, this is the most beautiful thing ever. And I could read it and be like, yo, what the fuck are you looking at, dude? This is just a bunch of letters. I could look at a painting and I'd be like,
It's
wow.
like art, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I could just really sense what he's trying to say. And Chris would just be like, yo, what the fuck are you looking at? It's just a bunch of lines, dude. What the fuck? You fucking idiot. Yeah, it's complexity, you know?
You can start
And
crying
what's
if I
the quote
see a
is...
shape. So I see shapes.
Yeah, basically,
and then...
yeah. What the quote's trying to say is that she thought that this guy she was with was the best, just the best of the best, and she would never, ever in her life find out anyone better than him, you get me? Like, she found the one. She found the only one, and when she couldn't have him, then there was no one else.
Yeah.
And she said how limiting it was to have that idea that no one else would quench your thirst for love.
Yeah.
And how you should, like, get over that because there's more than just one person. And I'm pretty sure all of us are going to do that. I'm pretty sure, Chris, you've gone through it. You've gone through that mindset.
Yeah. Do it pretty hard.
I think me and Ellen are going through that right now. Maybe. I don't know. For me, for sure, I am. And I'll get through it, but whatever, alright? Leave me alone.
We'll all get through it.
Fuck, man. I'm gonna grab you now.
You say you're in Degrassi now?
Pretty much it. I'm gonna go into Degrassi and get a shot.
Look at this. Retarded. Poor Aubrey.
Yup.
Read some more of the poems. No.
You want some more?
Yeah, I want some more.
Okay, we're gonna go to the loving, the second chapter. This is it gets really sexual, and I love it because it's not like special, like let's fuck. It's like I want to love you in more than a verbal way. You get me?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Page 53. The very thought of you has my legs spread apart, like a leaf with a canvas, begging for art. I don't know, it could be like love, it could be semen, I don't know. Not even I know these things, but I love it.
I love it.
I love it. I am learning how to love them by loving myself, and it shows a picture of a woman masturbating. Yes.
Oh.
You must really like that.
I get it.
He placed his hands on my mind before reaching for my waist, and I love this one, by the way. The guys out there who are being like, yo, she got a big ass, so you got a big ass, fool.
You want being a perv?
You guys, yeah. He placed his hands on my mind before reaching for my waist, my hips and lips. Before reaching for my waist, my hips or my lips. He didn't call me beautiful first, he called me exquisite. And the poem is called How He Touches Me. This is another one. I've gone through this. I've gone through this in a different way. Other people could interpret this in a different way, but I saw this as like distance or like struggle in a relationship, and it says, he says, I'm sorry for not being an easy person to want. I look at him surprised. Who said I wanted easy? I don't crave easy. I crave goddamn difficult. There could be some sexual attention in there. There could be some like, oh, I'm sorry I don't give you enough time. I feel like the character is not giving up enough time or something like that, because I've been through that, and I don't know. Once again, that's what art is. Art is whatever you want it to mean. So, I mean, just could have a different idea. I could have a different idea. That's good too. Thank you, man. shit. Love will come, and when love comes, love will hold you. Love will call your name, and you will melt. Sometimes do. Love will hurt you, but love will never leave you. Love will play games. Love will play no games, because love knows life. Because love knows life has been hard enough already. I'd be lying if I'd say you make me speechless. No, I'd be lying if I'd say you make me speechless. The truth is that you make my tongue so weak it forgets what language to speak in. What a beautiful, beautiful question. He asked me what to do. No, he asked me what I do. I tell him I work for a small company that makes packaging for. He stops me mid-sentence. No, not what you do to pay the bills. What drives you crazy? What keeps you up at night? I tell him I write. He asked me to show him something. I take the tip of my finger inside my forearm and graze them down his wrist. Goosebumps rise to the surface. I see his mouth clench, muscles tighten. His eyes pour into mine, as though I'm the reason for them doing. I just gaze as he inches toward me. I step back. So that's what you do. You command attention. My cheeks flourish, shyly, confessing I can't help it. What do you guys think that he did, or she did?
Oh no, really?
Your HCXD has been destroyed.
I think
to be honest, I wasn't really paying attention.
I think in this one,
on the ring game.
I think she touched him sexually. Right, okay, I'll read it. He asked, no. I take the tip of my fingers, place them inside his forearm, and gaze them down his wrist. Goosebumps raise to the surface. I see his mouth clench, muscles tighten. And then it's 6 So that's what you do. You command attention. My cheeks flourish as I smile shyly. Oh shit, I'm losing my voice. Confess. I can't help it. It's I love it.
Huh.
This phone is fucking fantastic. I want your hands to hold me, no. Oh shit, this is a good one. I want your hands to hold me. Not my hands, your lips. To kiss. Not my lips, but other places.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah,
pretty sexual, you know.
Love it, telling you. Yeah, right?
Sexual! Have you seen Key and Peele, the I hate it sexual?
That reminds me of the put the pussy on the chain wax.
You put the pussy on the chain wax.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think I'll stop reading the book for now. And what's it called? You know, I'm not get so sad and so like artsy.
Yeah. That book, you know, in a way, that book makes me feel sad.
It does. It's all based on.
Makes me realize something I know.
Makes me feel sad. I don't like it.
Wow. You don't like reading kids' books?
Oh wait.
If you like the book, it's called If any of you like the book and want to read more of it, it's called Milk and Honey by Ritu Karu. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. Her first name is R-U-T-I and then last name K-A-U-R. It's called Milk and Honey. And it's incredible.
Milk and cookies.
Literally. And by the way, if the author is fucking seeing this or some shit, or someone shows this, don't copyright. I love your book. Please don't copyright. Oh shit! You know what we need to talk about, guys?
What?
Call of Duty, Infinity Warfare.
Infinity? It's infinite.
Infinite. I don't care,
bro.
man.
Oh no, I mean, look, do you see this? You see this bullcrap right here? You see the banner? Right there, right in front of the red car. You see the banner? Right in front of the red car. This. Like, what is this? Is this the guy from Star Trek? The bald guy? Come on. What direction are they going in Star Trek? They're bringing war into space? What is this? This is not the Call of Duty I remember. Shitty. It's not the Call of Duty I remember at all.
It really is.
Come on. I mean, I like the fact that they're adding a Modern Warfare remake. Why don't they add Modern Warfare 2? Why don't they bring that back?
Way better.
Yeah. Why don't they bring that back? Also, the price for it, 110. The price for regular, 80 bucks. What's
Like
up with
the
that?
rain, that could be
The
fake,
thing is
that
like, what
could
the
be
fuck?
fake.
Like, why?
I got Battlefield
got
Hardline
it.
for that price, 80 bucks. I got that
Chris,
game
I'm
for
telling
80
you
bucks.
right now,
And it came with more
that could
than
be,
that.
That could be fake. That could be fake right there. Because I'm pretty sure.
doubt it.
COD
I'm really hoping it's fake.
be like, yeah.
I'm really hoping it's fake, because, you know,
Yeah,
that
I'm
just
not
grinds
gonna
my
buy a
gears.
fucking $80 game.
Yeah.
Bitch, you got
You
that
don't
on
really
my
grind
video.
my gears. What
Yeah.
grinds my gears? Call of
Grind.
Duty Infinite Warfare.
You know what really grinds my
grinds my
gears? Activision and Treyarch pushing the video games to more of the future than present time.
The video games. To be honest, it's Activision. To be honest, Activision's
Get your
pushing it.
shit together.
Yeah.
Good fight, guys.
Shut the fuck up. Goodbye, guys.
What?
Where'd you get that fucking outfit, huh? Supply drops, you fucking asshole.
What is it
Fucking
called?
Activision
Which one
sucking
called?
dick.
What's that called? Digital transfer or what? Microtransactions. There we go. There we go.
Microtransactions.
Hey, crew.
I got 0 kills.
Oh my god. You
I was too busy talking and reading.
went terrible. Tony went 26 and whatever, and he managed to get 3rd place.
So yeah, what do you guys think about the new Call of Duty? Because I know
It's
everyone here
gonna
is
be
gonna
shit.
say.
To
I
be
find it
honest, it's
weird
gonna be
that-
like,
I find it weird
Oh,
that
no.
Treyarch's actually putting this Infinite Warfare in Nuketown.
space.
That's weird.
Oh no, but like in space though. Like why?
Space. Who knows?
Why?
Why don't you go over to Activision and ask them?
Alan, what do you think?
Oh.
You think it's a good idea or
shit.
what? It's like, come on, man, lay it on, lay it on.
No. I feel like whenever a company gets desperate, they just put everything in space. Get me? Except for like
Show me.
Star Wars, because that was always in space.
Nah, I feel like they don't put it in
you
space.
space.
They'll put it in the future.
It's like I feel like the
Excuse
next
me?
Fast and Furious movie is also going to take place in space. They don't know what else to do. They're just going to put everything in space.
Guys, Paul Walker is an alien. We gotta save him. How do we do that? Space cars.
Space cars.
And then the token black guy would say some racist thing, but it's funny because he's black. He'd be like, goddamn, Chicken Willie, something like that, some shit like that, you know. Like the black herders can get away with anything racist because they're black. I mean, once again, fuck you, Hollywood. Don't do that shit no more. But hey, I'm just around you on the internet. Anyways, Alan, continue. I'm sorry.
Oh, we're not. That's pretty much all I had to say.
What about in the future? Do you actually like this or what?
Okay. Oh, shit, I think I
Alright,
died.
so, our guest died, apparently. Thatch died. And,
Yeah.
I think he's got bored
Once I'm
of
not dead.
what about,
us
what about you,
speaking,
Chris?
so yeah.
What do you really think, like, this is a smart idea, even though we've been, like,
I don't know.
yelling for them to give us a old Call of Duty? And
Yeah.
do you think Battlefield will win people over with,
I hope it does really.
What's
Battlefield's taking it back to the roots. They know how to do it. You know, DICE does make really good games. Activision
I
too. I,
think
mean,
DICE
back
is-
before they took it up to fit to future, you know. Activision tried. They made good games. They made World at War. Come on. The Call of Duty franchise
World at War and
did
Black
big.
Ops 1? Hey, that
Those
was,
are good.
that was a
I like the fact that they
It was
use
a
like
masterpiece.
real life events in history for their campaign. That's what I really
Yeah,
liked
there's
about
something
it.
about it. Yeah.
The Cold
and
War?
The thing about Black Ops, yeah, the Black Ops 1 campaign is that they involve like corruption. No, not corruption, but just like secrecy things.
Yeah.
So like it makes you think like, oh shit, all the things I learned in history, like in middle school and high
It
school,
was fake.
were true. Yeah,
It
were
was the
true.
phony.
But there's a lot
Big
of,
fat
yeah, there's
phony.
a lot of things that I didn't know.
Yeah.
You know, so it gives you like it just feels good to like be like, now I know what they really did. And a lot of those things that actually showed off in Black Ops 1 was pretty true. You know, the CIA did do some things,
Yeah.
and the CIA does sell drugs to drug dealers to get money for operations.
No, they actually allow the cocaine to flow into the U.S.
Yeah, they fucking. I mean,
Did you guys
the
see the
CIA.
film theory?
And,
What?
which one?
That's from a film theory.
Film theory? What?
I haven't. It's a channel. Isn't it a channel?
Yeah, it's a channel.
Yeah, it's a really smart YouTuber.
And they were talking about it, how the government would let cocaine come to the U.S.
Huh?
Yeah, a rapper by the name of Immortal Technique actually talks about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he actually talks about like how the government
It's corrupt.
Fuck land or like other people's land because of the cocaine.
Yeah.
And how like America used it for the World War II and like the Cold War for like cleaning shit or something like that. I don't know.
Cocaine.
Yeah. Telling you, man, the U.S. government does whatever they need to do for them to come on top. You know, it doesn't matter if you fuck up your country or something like that. A lot of people think that that the wars caused by George W. Bush weren't just because terrorists, were because the U.S. needed oil and Iraq had oil and shit in it. Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And they did have oil, and I'm pretty sure we took some. I mean, like,
we did. Have you ever seen the movie Jarhead?
No.
Oh, you should see it. I mean, it's a pretty interesting movie. I mean, it's pretty interesting. I mean, it shows the life of how a military goes. How would you call it? How Jake Gyllenhaal, he's like a military soldier. He goes into the Iraq war during when they're invading Iraq for the oil. So yeah, I mean, like, it shows like how it really went down for the people there. The way I see it, that's like people really didn't get to shoot things, like shoot people. You know, they like the soldiers there. They got used to the climate and like their environment. That when they came back to the U.S., they had trouble readjusting.
Just like American Sniper.
Yeah, that like too. That? American Sniper.
Like a heart condition.
He didn't have a heart condition. He was traumatized.
But didn't like his heart started beating faster when he heard loud noises and shit like that?
Yeah, that's because he's traumatized.
Called,
PTSD.
Post-traumatic. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
PTSD. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's nothing to mess around with, really.
Yeah. The people who have relatives who have gone to war, or like people, parents, friends have gone to war. Yeah, the war seems like it really does fuck you up.
I've actually, considered thinking about joining the military. I think about it, and then like I don't think about it. I think like there's more than that. There's like YouTube. Yeah. I could do that better. Yeah. Instead of going military, but when I overthink.
Like, why do you want to fight? Yeah, Chris, why do you want to fight for people for a bunch of old white men that call themselves Congress that don't even let their own children join war? A lot of people in Congress have actually been in war, and they refuse. They try to convince their children not to go to war because they know how bad it is. But guess what? They're the ones that say, all right, we're starting this war. We need to start this war. Sorry, Obama. We decided to start the war. You get me? They know how bad it is. They know, and they keep their kids away from it. A lot of people get mad at Congress, and people in Congress be like, yo, send your kids in battle. Our kids are dying in fucking, I don't know, moon, space, for you. You know?
Moon, space.
Yeah, man. Congress are a bunch of smart, white, rich folk that are like, no, son, don't join the army because you'll fucking get wrecked.
Yeah, they want to keep their kids, They want to keep their last breed.
Oh, people, citizens, plebs, you must join the war. Defend your country.
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam, man, always comes knocking on your door sooner or later. You either take your tax or take your freedom.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, I think it's time to end the stream.
Alright, well.
Yep. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Well. Anyways, Max, I think you should shut up, Anyways, till next time on Saturday, you will see us. Anyways, yeah. Link in the description. Anyways, bye.